here in La Jolla, and I thought I'd grab some of the bloom before going in to work. So over there is La Jolla Shores. I'm here at the Cove. Let's see if you can see that millionaire home. I don't think if you can see it from here, that's the marine room. And as I was walking this way, you can see so many pelicans. It smells it smells really bad, but it's just something for everyone to see. A lot of people visit me in San Diego and I bring them around. I don't actually bring them to this particular place. It could be prettier. Right now it's May, early May. May gray is what they call this. There's Eddie's up there. Some restaurants. There's a cave down there that you can go into. Yeah, I'll show you how you can get down there. Yep, unstable cliffs. I thought this was funny. These palm trees have died, and there are two nesting seagulls at the top. So, have to be in work early, but I got here super early. Look at those birds. They're suspicious of me, as they should be. Hello. How many babies do you have there? Not a bad home, huh? Not a bad home. Okay, so if you come here, you can come to the cave store. There's an entrance to the cave through this Sunny Jim Sea Cave, and it'll bring you down there. So you go down some stairs. You know, I don't think I've actually done it. I've lived here almost 50 years and I still haven't done it. But I've done a lot of other great things. Here's the Coast Walk Trail. And actually I haven't done the Coast Walk yet. Oops. I have to thank all these people for the Coast Walk Trail, keeping it up. Established 1860. Yeah, it's just a trail. Bishop's Trail. So I guess the bishop used to take this trail. You can see Scripps Pier from here. Look at all those. What are those blackbirds? I actually don't know what those are. That's a little. I don't know why. Why is a lot of birds scary? Is it because of that old movie? Oh, check it out. The dad's watching me. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get your babies. Ooh, okay. Early to rise. Early to bed, early to rise. Maybe I'll see how long it takes me to walk this thing. Let's see here. Oof. Oh, yes. As you get closer, it smells so gross. Imagine what it's like during summer. Ew. Ew. This is dangerous for me, huh? There's lots of bird poo. Luckily, there's a shower at work, but I've never used it. Okay, those are crows. But I don't think those guys are crows over there. Pigeons. Pigeons. Birds are very unafraid. Scary when birds are unafraid. What you got there, buddy? Ooh. Ah, it's not just us who slide. What are you guys? What are these black things? Why do I not know you? Oh, maybe you're just babies of pelicans? Are you baby pelicans? Weird. Okay. This I don't know. This I don't know. Oh, unstable cliffs. And yet we can go there. Okay. Those are everlasting flowers. My grandma taught me that. I had a bouquet when I was a young lady, when men were always getting me bouquets. There was a time. And I remember they never changed color or faded. And she said, those are everlasting. That's truly their name. Even when they're all dried up, they still stay a vibrant purple. Ooh, oh, this is probably so pretty during a sunny, beautiful day. These caves you can kayak out to. That I have done in my youth. It'd be fun to do it again. Ooh, it's looking nice. I think once the May gray burns off, we will see something beautiful. La Jolla, so pretty. Even while it's gray and covered. Gosh, there are a lot of pelicans. Do they not have a natural predator? Oh, lots of birds. Oh, there's someone swimming. What? Someone swimming there? Yes. That is a human. Ooh, oh, those two might be human. Those three might be humans too. Ooh, this would be very interesting. Oh, maybe they're diving? Oh, yeah. Maybe they're training. Oh, yeah. There are some people training in this water. Nice. Holy cow. There's a lot of people swimming. Have I missed the morning swim? Huh. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I would be one of those people with the orange buoy. Because swimming in the ocean like that, it's interesting. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, thanks for joining me this morning. Yesterday we had we have a new Pope, Pope Leo the 14th. Hopefully he will fight the devil like his predecessor, Pope Saint Leo the 13th. I've heard good and bad things about him. Heard he's a centrist. So hopefully he won't persecute us any further, us Catholics who practice the Catholic faith in the way that the Catholic faith has been handed down and codified in time and perpetuity. Wow. Okay. I don't know if anyone's going to listen to this. This will probably just be for me years from now, just listening, seeing things that I likely won't be seeing when I'm years and years later here. Well, maybe I will be. In any case, just babbling about the new Pope. And I talked to two people who believe that they are staunch Catholics yesterday. One told me that she definitely Catholic. I said she's not practicing, and she goes, "Oh, I'm practicing, just not like you, like going to mass and praying the rosary, and I just don't do it like you do." So I was like, "Oh, okay. So you're practicing Catholic, but not like me, who goes to mass and confession and rosary and all that stuff." So I'm like, "Okay." I just left it there. I was curious about how you can be a Catholic, a practicing Catholic, and not do those things, but I didn't ask. So that was one Catholic that I ran into who was actually the one who was more excited about the conclave than myself. And she's the one who told me that there was white smoke. And she was, maybe that's how she practices, I guess. Who knows? I don't really understand, but, maybe I'll find out more. But someone to pray for, that she wouldn't look down on the sacraments and other sacred items from the Catholic Church and things that we're actually supposed to do, or suffering pains of hell, like, worshiping God. And anyways, so that was just surprising to me. That's all I'm going to say. Then the next person told me how Catholic she was. That she was the princess of, like, Little Italy, and the Italian princess of the house in Balboa Park, and how Catholic she is, and how she investigates everything, and how she's very well read. But she didn't know that in our lifetime we've already had 4 popes. She thought that we only had 3. She could only remember Pope John Paul II. I thought she maybe was younger and couldn't remember him, but she goes, "No, I remember him." And then there was the one who just died, who was Pope Benedict, and I'm sorry, Pope Francis, she said. And then this one, Pope Leo. And I was like, "Well, we did have another Pope called Pope Benedict." And then she had forgotten about that one. So that's interesting. And then the kicker was this. She told me that Jesus was just a man. And I said, "Well, he was a man, sure. He was fully a man, but he was also fully God." And she said no. She said he was she said it was just like Martin Luther King. And I was like, "Wait, you're Roman Catholic?" And she said, "Yeah." And that's what she says she was always taught. So that, for all the traditional Catholics, the Catholics who actually know that they're here to know, love, and serve God in this world so they can be with Him in the next, it's hard to believe when you're so immersed in your faith and everything has to do with God and everything we do has to do with the salvation of our souls, that there are Catholics out there who believe like this. There's some Catholics out there who believe that they are staunch Catholics, and yet they don't believe Jesus is truly God. That's crazy to me. That's blasphemy, obviously, but I can't say anything because I can, but it's hard to know how to handle it, because especially if it's in a work setting. So I'm just taking in information and then praying for them. That's what I have done. And another one that thinks they're a practicing Catholic and yet they don't go to Mass and the sacraments or use any sacramentals, or like they're not, so I don't know how you practice your faith without the sacraments. It's I don't think it's actually quite possible. I mean, following the conclave isn't actually part of practicing the faith. I mean, non-Catholics were aware of the conclave and the outcome of it. Anyways, it made me realize another reason why our Lord is so sad. But it also strengthened in me something that I had to think about, like, how do you talk to people like this when you come across them? Because it's not like they're not everywhere. They are everywhere. And how do you help people who think they know something, but they don't know what they don't know, you know, without without coming off self-righteous, and with being God righteous and being right for God, right for God, if that makes sense. My morning prayers, which I skipped today. Oh, I better go before I'm late for work and I'm like here so early. Um, my morning prayers, if you guys do the morning prayers from Christian Warfare. Oh, there's our California poppy. That's our state flower. They basically say that we're help us to enlarge in the kingdom of God, you know? And I need to get better at that. I am definitely not at saintly levels of it. If anything, I just get flabbergasted and I'm quiet, and maybe the devil knows that's how it can work on me. One thing I've gotten better at is I went to go see a movie. I went to go see Thunderbolts. And, you know, there was a lot of taking Jesus' name in vain. And even though I do the divine praises, I couldn't on the spot remember how to make up for that blasphemy. And I have to be better at just saying, blessed be Jesus and his most holy name. And I started it after like the fifth Jesus Christ that was said in vain, blasphemed in the movie. I just said out loud in the theater, blessed be Jesus, blessed be Jesus in his most holy name. That's what I said. And it should be on the tip of our tongue and come out as a way of making up for the blasphemies as soon as we hear it, even in front of somebody in person, especially in front of someone in person who takes God's name in vain. Just say, blessed be Jesus in his most holy name. It should be second nature to us. Morning. All right, that's it from me. Have a beautiful day.